G'day venison venturers and welcome back to Bottle Shock. I'm Brendan and it is a brisk winter morning here in the Adelaide Hills. Now, imagine this. You've navigated the wine aisle like a pro, you've picked the perfect bottle, the food is smelling incredible, and your mates are on the way over. You've cleared almost every hurdle to a perfect evening, but there's one final boss left to conquer, and it's the one that most people get wrong. I'm talking about temperature. Serving temperature is like the volume knob for flavour in the wine, and 99% of people have it set to the wrong station. They serve their whites too cold and their reds too warm, and it's the single biggest wine crime you're probably accidentally committing. Today we're going to fix it with a few dead simple rules that will make every single bottle you taste infinitely better. So, what's the big deal? Well, when you serve white wine straight from a freezing cold kitchen fridge, you numb it. All those beautiful, subtle flavors, they're completely muted. And reds, we serve them too warm. That old advice of serve at room temperature comes from a time when they were drafty European stone castles, not our modern centrally heated homes. When a red wine, especially a big, bold Shiraz or Cabernet gets too warm, it becomes soupy, like an alcoholic mess. The fruit gets jammy and flat, and all you can really taste is the booze. It loses its structure, it loses its energy, it loses its soul. How do we find the magic sweet spot? It's easier than you think. Just remember these simple rules. For your full-bodied reds, that's your Shiraz, your Cabernets, your Merlots, your Malbecs, chill them down. I know it sounds crazy, but trust me, about 20 to 30 minutes in the fridge before you plan to pour them is the absolute sweet spot. For lighter-bodied reds like Pinot Noir or Gamay, they need a little bit longer. They tend to look a little bit better when they're cooler. Give them about a solid 30 to 40 minutes in the fridge. Now, for the whites. For your richer, more complex whites, like an oak Chardonnay or a Viognier, your kitchen fridge is actually doing too good of a job. You need to do the opposite of the reds. Pull that bottle out of the fridge a full 20 to 30 minutes before you serve it. You need to let it warm up a little. This tiny bit of warmth actually unlocks those incredible creamy, nutty, and baked apple flavors that you actually paid for. If you serve it ice cold, you're kind of missing the whole point of the wine. Now, what about your zesty, crisp whites like Sauvignon Blanc or Riesling, Pinot Grigio, or even actually your Rosé? Your fridge is actually almost perfect. These guys are best served chilled, right around 7 to 10 degrees. Pull them out about 5 or 10 minutes before pouring. You want it cold and refreshing, but not painfully frozen. The one style you might actually want painfully frozen, to be honest, is sparkling wine. Champagne, Prosecco, Cava, Cremants, they all love really, really cold temperatures. So the cold temperature actually keeps the bubbles fine and elegant and preserves that sharp, zesty acidity that makes it so delicious. So don't be afraid to chuck it in an ice bucket with water and ice for a full 30 minutes. Cold is king for bubbles. Pro tip. What if your mates are at the door and you forgot to chill the red? Well, just grab an ice bucket, fill it with water and ice. It's the water which is key for full contact. And if you want to go full science nerd, add a handful of salt. Salt actually lowers the freezing point of the water, making the ice bath even colder. A red will be ready in 5 or 10 minutes and a white about 10 or 15. What I'm about to say will likely get me cancelled by the wine literati. If you're at a barbecue and your red wine is practically boiling in the sun, it is 100% acceptable to put an ice cube in your glass. I said it. Is it ideal? No. Is it better than drinking hot soupy wine? Absolutely. The goal is enjoyment and not really following these kind of stuffy ancient rules.